Hi guys, good day to everyone on my TikTok page. My topic today will be relationships. The reason why I decided to talk about relationship is because some people in society are having challenge and difficulties within their relationship. Some of these relationships are ending in divorce. As of today, the American Psychological Association, statistically 40 to 50% of first-time persons who are marrying are ending in divorce. Now, a lot of factors can contribute to individuals filing for divorce. Some of these factors are legal framework. They can be economic factors. They can be poverty. They can also be substance abuse. And while we understand that a lot of factors, it can be infidelity by either spouse or either individual. It can be the man who is committing infidelity or the woman who is committing infidelity. Okay, so we are not going to say that men alone can be very much unfaithful. Women are being very much unfaithful in today's world. Now, in today's world, 2023, the dynamics of relationships are going through, some of them, I don't want to say the majority of them, but statistically, I will say in average, a large consumption of relationships are going through a lot of issues. They are going through, some of them are going through toxicity, some of them are going through, some individuals experiencing abuse. Now, some of the factors that can contribute to relationships having issues are technological advancement like AI, artificial intelligence, some of them social media. You know, a lot of people are relying now on online dating, and what is happening when some people meet each other on online dating, some people are not doing background checks on these said individuals. Now, some of these persons who are joining online dating, some of them have criminal background or criminal history. Some of them are predators. Okay, now some men are married and some women are married, and they are putting on their status that they are single on these online dating sites. And what is happening, single individuals are joining these dating sites, and they are entering into relationships with these said married individuals. So what are we having? We're having a pool of toxicity, whereas both men and women, because we are not eliminating women. Women are doing the same as men. So married people are joining these dating websites and contaminating these dating websites, and single people are entering into relationship with married people. And what are we having? They are creating a toxic environment for single people, because when single people enter into a relationship with a married person, what do you have? Okay, you are unaware that this person is married. This person have not disclosed that information to you. If somewhere along the line the woman is impregnated, then no one knows. The wife does not know about the side chick, right? And then sometimes in some of these situations, the side chick is trying to contact the wife. So we are having a lot of toxicity in the online dating. Now, I don't want to advise people not to try online dating. The reason why I say try, because statistically there have been success stories where individuals have found their wife, or a woman have found a husband on online dating. Now, where online dating is concerned, it will be very much pervasive and prevalent in today's world, seeing that technology advancement is the norm. Okay, now other factors which can contribute to relationship having issues, not besides infidelity, which we know can be a major contributing factor. Other factors can be suicidal attitudes, whereas a lot of individuals have autonomy. They are more self-governed. Some people are carrying this independence role. And while we don't want to, say don't be independent, we still want to encourage people to be independent and not to be codependent. We want them to we want them to be independent, yes, but at the same time, we still want to advise people that at some point in your life, you're going to need to be with someone, okay? Unless you are some type of robot. At some point in your life, you're going to need some form of physical love from someone, okay? So, what is happening, the new generation that is under me, the new generation, the Gen Z, what they are saying, a lot of them are saying that they don't want to be married. Some of them are saying that marriages in the past have ended off in divorce. They have ended off in contributing trauma and also contributing to psychological disorders. Whereas a lot of women who came out of these toxic marriages, some of them, as of today, they are still hurt. They are still coping with that toxic marriage that has been ended off 10 or 15 years ago, or possibly 2 or 3 years ago. Now, while I don't want to negate the fact and say that a lot of marriages back in the old time days, some of them were so constructed in a way, whereas the woman was a stay-at-home wife, and she would have had to take up the responsibilities of taking care of the home via cooking, cleaning, and taking care of the kids. Now in today's world, in egalitarianism, whereas everything is gender fluid, share responsibilities, right? A lot of women are saying today that they don't want to be traditional women, they don't want to be submissive women, okay, ambiguous. They don't want to be subservient to a man. They don't want to be under the patriarchal law, the patriarchal rule, where a man at one point was the dominant one within the household. Women want men to share the responsibilities in the home, okay? So, and while that is all well good, women have evolved, relationships has evolved. So what is happening? We have a society that is filled with a lot of single people. And then we have a society that is filled with a lot of single people, and it has a portion of married people. But what is causing the problem is that these married people are getting into relationship with single people. Now, if you are married, before you said I do, you knew what was the commitment. Before you said I do to your significant other, the commitment was till death do you part with your significant other. The commitment was to stay faithful and loyal to that individual. Those were the vows that you took when you married that individual. A lot of people, they don't respect their vows. They don't respect their marriage. A lot of people married for financial gain. Some people are saying that marriage is a scam. Do I believe that marriage is a scam? It can be a scam. It can be a scam, possibly. But at the same time, marriage is honorable. And at the same time, I want to advise the Gen Z of this era that marriage, there are still success rates of marriages. And there are still success stories of marriages. I don't want to advise Gen Zs to just date. No. Because when Gen Zs date and they are having sex, they are going to procreate. And when they procreate and they are not married, therefore we're going to have an increase in single parents household. And what do you think is happening in society? Why do you think we are where we are today? Because a lot of single mothers raise these children. We have a lot of children who are raised in fatherless homes. where one parent is raising that child. And I don't know, and some of these contributing factors, some men are saying, well, the woman curse us out and tell us they don't want us in the home. Some women say the women, their mouths are speaking derogatory slurs to them. They are disrespecting them. And I understand that, I empathize with some of these men, but at the same time, when you do your research, a lot of times these men are abandoning the home. Okay? And some of these men are not accepting their responsibility of taking care of that child. Now, I also want to acknowledge the fact that some women also abandon the home as well, whereas a father is taking care of that child or those children. Now, what is happening in society, we have a lot of broken homes. And a lot of broken homes can contribute to children being raised in toxic environment. And then you will say, well, Melissa, how a broken home will create a toxic environment? Well, these individuals who are single, the remaining party at the home, whether it's the father or the mother, they're going to enter into relationship with different people. Some of them, the person may stay with them or they may not stay with them. They are dating. And sometimes they're going to bring these individuals around your children, around their children, sorry. And what's going to happen? Some of these individuals, as I say, some people are not doing background check. Some of these people they are predators. They have committed essays and DVs. Some of these men or women have something on their record. And some people are not doing background check, okay, when they are dating people, okay? Sometimes the standing party that remain in the home, whether it's the man or the woman, they have to take care of all the responsibility in the home. And that is can be very much stressful, because they have to take up the responsibility of taking care of the children, taking care of the finances, and therefore sometimes they're going to have an attitude. They're going to have an angry outburst, okay? So yes, the environment of a single person in a home taking care of their child can be very much stressful. And I'm not going to negate the fact and say, okay, well, some children grew up in a single parent household and the household was healthy. I understand that. But majority of the time when you do your research, a lot of these single parent households, children are being raised with trauma. They are being raised with ACEs, adverse childhood experiences. They are being raised in toxic environment. Okay? So, while we know that relationships are shaking, while we know that the dating pool is toxic, and a lot of women, when they reach over the age of 40, they reach in a state of despair and stagnation. Some of them, when they look back at their lives, some of them, they probably, they have not given birth to a child. Some of them probably aborted several children. But when they look back at their life, some of them, they look back, they regret. Some of them, they are divorced over the age of 40. Some of them are looking to date men around their age bracket. But what is happening, a lot of men in the age of 40 and 50, they want to date younger girls, younger women. And of course, they want to date younger women because younger women, younger women possibly feels much better where sex is concerned. Okay, and older women around their 40s are going through menopause. And when a woman goes through menopause, therefore, where sex is concerned, it will not be feeling that, you will not be feeling that high, that sensation good, because of the woman who's going through menopause. Okay? And while I understand and empathize with that, even older women, they like dating younger men. Okay? So it works vice versa. But everyone has their own preference. Okay? And today what I will say is this. For me, I have been single. Okay? I was married. I filed divorce approximately 6 years ago. I tried dating, it didn't work out that well. I have been ghosted. Now listen, different cultures plays a part as well. As some of you all will know, I have an accent. So I wasn't born and raised here in the US. Okay, so social construct, I was born and raised in Trinidad and Tobago. Therefore, I'm Afro-Trinidadian. Therefore, the dating pool in Trinidad to the dating pool here in the US is different. So it took time for me to understand the concept of the way that the dating works out here. Now, pay in mind that although we understand that culture plays a part or role or contributing factor where dating is concerned, we still not going to negate the fact and say, you know what, men in the islands are way much better than the men here in the US. They are very much good men here in the US as well. Okay, so you can date anyone of an ethnic, of a different ethnic group, and you can still get good results. Okay, so accepting or taking accountability is the first step, and that is one of the things that I didn't understand when I started to date the men out here. Firstly, I didn't understand how the dating world was out here in the US. I didn't understand the culture of dating. I thought the dating world out in the US was the same way how I used to date back in Trinidad, but out here is way much different. A lot of men, ladies and gents, they ghost you. What do I mean of ghosting? Well, you meet a guy, the guy gives you his phone number, and then you talk to him, you go out with him, and then the following week you never hear from him. He just never showed up, never called, and that's it. I have experienced being ghosted. I have experienced being stood up. I have experienced toxic men, whereas some of these men, what they do, they are very much narcissistic. They carry narcissism, grandiosity. A lot of these men, they have narcissistic traits. They are all about themselves, okay? And some of them, they are very much liars, okay? So I have experienced narcissistic men as well. Okay, so what I did, it has been almost 2 years. I have been by myself. I have been single. I've been working on myself. When I say working on myself, I've been working on to be academically inclined. Okay, I have been working on myself, and guys, I kid you guys not. When I tell you how happy it feels, not to say that I don't feel to be in a relationship with someone, but when I look back at my life, dating is very much stressful. Because sometimes you are dating someone and you have to work on them. These people that you're dating, they have probably just came out of toxic relationship, and some of them have not yet dealt or confronted their internalized hurt or trauma from that past relationship. So what is happening? Hurt people want to hurt people. So when you're dating, you have to go through the dating process. And I didn't understand that. I was just dating. I was just dating. And I kid you guys not. If you don't go through the dating process, which is, there are different strategies into dating. If you don't go through the vetting process, guys, the dating out here is going to mess you up. It's going to mess you up mentally, physically, everything that you can think about. And I didn't go through none of that. I was just dating and dating and dating. But I kid you guys not. I took 2 years from dating, and as of today, I am single. My status is single. And what I did, I work on myself. When I say I work on myself, I self-evaluate myself. I evaluate past relationships. I evaluate the toxic relationship that I have experienced, and what has that done for me. I have looked at what the things that I have done to allow this person into my life. The things that I have done, whether it was good, whether it was bad, what was the contributing factors that caused the relationship to end. Okay, so have I took accountability? I took accountability. Okay, and when a relationship has been ended, you don't do the blaming game, because it took two parties need to be accountable. It's not only the man. Sometimes you have to take accountability, because I was the one that said yes and allow that individual into my life. But however was the case, I took 2 years off from dating. So as of today, I'm single. I am working on myself. Yes, guys, ladies and gents, I'm working on me. Working on me by being academically inclined, working on getting some credentials. In addition to that, I have a peace of mind. I don't have to wake up every morning to think about, oh my God, is he going to text me? Is he not going to text me? Oh, I wonder if he's with a side chick. No. And it's not that I'm saying that people who are in relationship are being stressful. But what I'm saying is when you're dating, you have those type of recurrent thoughts in your mind. Because when you're dating, remember the word is called dating, you don't know that person to a full degree as yet. So you have recurrent thoughts in your mind thinking like, oh, I wonder if he's cheating on me. I wonder this or I wonder that. Okay? But when I decide one day again to date, this time when I'm dating, I'm going to go through the dating process. I'm going to be vetting. When I say vetting, I'm going through the dating process. What do I mean? Let me break it down to you all. Okay? Ladies and gents. When I find that man, okay? Now, a lot of women, we go for the physical appearance. Physical appearance is very much important. But we have to look deeper beyond that. We have to look at the personality of the individual. Okay? The person within. Okay? Physical appearance is very much important, and I'm not going to negate that. But what I'm saying is the person within that individual. Who is that individual? You have to take your time and know that person. So me, I have to take my time and know that person. I have to know who he is. And when I say taking my time to know that person, to understand, to see if we are compatible, to see if we share the same likeness. Meaning the same things. We are compatible. We share, seeing if that person will love me for me and not love me for what they see on the outside. Is because a lot of people, what they go off on the physical appearance, and they don't take their time and know the person. They go by the physical attraction. And a lot of women, they are looking for the man with a six-pack and 6 feet tall. But a lot of men who are with a six-pack and 6 feet tall, these men have a lot of side chicks. They are very much polygamous. Okay? And sometimes we have to give the shorter men a chance. Okay? Because and I understand that height is a thing. But what I'm saying is, sometimes the one that we love may not love us. The one that we love may not love us. And the one that we love and the one that loves us, we may not love that person. Okay? The one who loves us will treat us much better. And the one who we love may not treat us as good. Okay? So, what I am saying today is, to close off, to land my plane, is this. While I understand that the dating pool is trashy, it's toxic, it's every word that you can think of, there is still hope. There are good men out here. It doesn't matter. I understand that culture is a very much important factor and role, but at the same time, there are good men in all different cultures, different ethnicity. Okay? And we as individuals, we have to take accountability for past relationship. We have to self-evaluate ourselves, and we have to take time to heal. I took 2 years and I'm still taking time to heal. We have to heal from trauma. We have to heal from bad relationships. We have to heal from bad breakups. We have to. You have to go through the healing stage. You have to. And that's why a lot of relationships are not working out, because people are not taking time to heal. They are not taking time to self-evaluate. Okay? And this time, when I date, I want to date with going through the dating process. Dating and looking and ruling all those red flags. Okay? And hopefully that will work out successfully. Okay, so you all have a beautiful day. Stay safe. Take care of your mental health. Take care of your body physically, ladies. Please don't be entertaining these men with a community dick. Do not be doing it. The community D, the men who are just there and you are the side chick, don't fit into the category of a side chick. Don't do it. Okay? There is no value being a side chick. You're just a side piece. But there is value if you're a wife with a ring on your finger. There is honor there. Okay, there is honor, and if today or tomorrow he divorce you or you divorce him, you can have something. And I'm not telling people to marry to get financial gain. I'm just saying that there is value when you are married and you are a wife. There is no value and no respect when you're a side chick or a side piece or a sneaky link. There's no value there. So ladies, please have some morals and values and respect yourself. And therefore, take the time, if you feel like you're having relationship issues, recurrently, continuity, over and over again, occurring over and over again, take time to heal. Go through the healing process. Take time to work on you, okay? And just remember, ladies, you don't need a man to make yourself happy, okay? Single people be very much happy as well. And then you will say, well, Melissa, when nature calls, what to do? When nature calls, go take a cold shower. Pray. Read your Bible. Okay, so you all have a beautiful day, and bye.